I'm ready right now.
Hey, you're getting taller.
Let's go.
How are you?
What's up?
All right. Everybody okay?
Malik.
Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Take your shoe.
Handshake so nice, you do it twice. Inshallah.
Alright.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
How you have Altu there? You have Altu?
Huh?
You have your phone on the computer?
We're ready. We're recording all over the place, man. Even Guyana can see it.
Okay. Come to fight for guy. Okay,
People think I'm reading it. That's the funny thing. Uh-oh. You ready? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
Can you clip it? Yeah, just clip it. You're the man, sir. Jazakallah khair. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه قال الله تعالى في القرآن العظيم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون وقال تعالى يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما ثم أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. We start by praising Allah as usual and as always. We praise Him, we seek His forgiveness, and we seek His assistance in everything that we do on a daily and nightly basis. We seek refuge with Allah from the evil that resides within our own selves and from the bad consequences of our own deeds. Whomsoever Allah has guided, there is no one who could lead that person astray. And we ask Allah to be among such people. among those whom He have guided. And whoever Allah has abandoned due to their own desire to be abandoned. They don't really want to be guided anyway. They see it, they know it, they feel it, but they don't really want it. Then no one can guide that person after Allah has left them. Allahumma la taj'alna minhum. We bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship besides Allah. He is one, and His oneness is absolute and complete. He is unique in His oneness and isn't like His creation in anything. And we further bear witness that Muhammad ﷺ is without a doubt His last and final messenger. Akthiru salatu wa taslim. As to what follows in the short time that I have with you today, I wanted to talk a little bit about I want to say dying, but a struggling concept. Maybe it is dying a little bit. And that is the concept of gratitude. What do you have to be grateful for? We're living now where media and movies and TV and singers will tell you, I did everything on my own. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. No one did anything for me. Nothing was given to me. I did it all by myself. And this is the image that people like to have. I did it. Ana, me. No one else helped me. Nothing was given to me. I did it all. And I want to just think a little bit, because I'm going to list off a group of people, several groups of people, and if you don't have all of them to be grateful for, you have at least one of them. And I'm going to save the best for last. So don't think that I've forgotten Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm going to save the best and most important for last. Are you grateful? Are we grateful to those who gave birth to us? An obvious start. To the people who gave birth to you, to the woman and the man who produced you by the permission of Allah and gave birth to you so that you could grow to be what you are today. The ones who took care of you, the ones who raised you, the ones who fed you when no one even knew who you were, the very people who gave you the name that you have right now, before anyone else knew who you were. And this one isn't only for the kids, because oftentimes we get people asking me about being a parent, and we need to be grateful to the parents, and the kids are arrogant, and the kids are fools, and the kids are idiots, and the kids are whatever they are. And my response to them is, who raised them to be like that? Which is usually why I don't get invited twice most of the time, because I will put onus on the parents. You are raising them to be what they are. If they're not grateful, and they haven't been taught to be grateful, who is it that didn't teach them? Don't expect Dora the Explorer to teach your children how to be grateful. Don't expect that. That's not her job. And when they get to be teenagers, don't expect Drake to teach your children how to be grateful. Don't expect Beyonce to teach them how to be grateful. And I'm not knocking them, but that's not their job. They are not your role models. You are the role models for these people. And then when you get older, akhi, if your own children are not grateful, ask yourself, have I been grateful to my parents? Because it is an old saying, it's not a hadith of course, but it's an old saying, the child you are is like the child that you will get. If you expect them to be grateful to you, are you grateful to the ones who gave birth to you? And then the counter argument is, well, my parents were bad. Be grateful to them for teaching you how not to be a parent. If your parents were bad, forgive them and be grateful to them because they taught you how not to be a parent. If your parents left you to your own devices and neglected you and didn't take care of you, then you at least owe them a debt of gratitude by not behaving like that towards your children or towards other people. Are we grateful to them? Are we grateful to the society that we live in? Whatever society that might be. None of them are perfect, by the way, anyway. Some of them are, all of them are imperfect, because all of them are run by human beings. But a society like Canada, that mashallah isn't perfect, is not perfect, and I'm not going to say don't criticize. Criticizing is your job. It's your right in this country to do that. You have the right to say what you don't like. But should we be grateful to a country that will allow us the ability, without going against that, inshallah, to practice our faith freely? As long as you're not breaking the law here, you're good. You go to France and you can't do that. You can't dress up in niqab in France no more. It's very difficult. And Quebec wants to follow suit, and it's up to us to not let that happen, bi'idhnihi ta'ala, inshallah. But are we grateful? How much do we give back to this place? Right? Udhiyah is coming up. Eid al-Adha is coming up. Don't just send all your money outside. Yes, your money goes further outside, absolutely. But your influence is here. A lot of the trends are started right here in North America. Not so much Canada, but North America in general. So your influence is here, and there are people spending millions of dollars to derail our progress in this country. The best way to show your gratitude is to give back. Allah Ta'ala doesn't need your wealth. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need my wealth. He doesn't need my ability. But He's requesting us to give back to His creation. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Are we grateful to the people who have decided to marry us? Brothers, are you grateful to the woman who takes care of you? If she does, and if she doesn't, well, you picked her at the end of the day, right? Counseling is maybe needed. But if she's doing all the things that she's supposed to do by the permission of Allah, her responsibility is as a wife, are you grateful? So that you can do your thing, and that you can go and hustle and do what you're supposed to do to make things easier for the family. Are you grateful? Sisters, are you grateful? If he's out there running and gunning all day trying to work and feed you and take care of you, are you grateful? If he's not doing that, again, you picked him. You picked him. Maybe it's counseling is needed. And if he's playing video games all day, then we need to have a chat with him, inshallah. Unless he's getting paid on YouTube to do that. Right? Some people make a lot of money playing video games all day now. It's not even, subhanAllah. But if he's not taking care of you, then we need to talk about something like that. You need counseling maybe then. But are you grateful? Okay, he may not make a lot of money, but he's out there running for you. He's out there sweating for you, bleeding for you in a sea of craziness. Are you grateful, or do you use his rights as a weapon to get him to do what you want? Brothers, are you grateful, or do you use your wealth as a weapon to get her to do what you want? Are we grateful? Muhammad ﷺ talked about the woman who denies her husband his rights will not smell the scent of paradise, has angels cursing her until the morning. Are you grateful? Are we grateful to the people who work on our behalf in the masjid? How do we treat this masjid? Do we come here, let the water run endlessly, leave all the lights on, mess up the place, park badly? Alhamdulillah, we haven't had to mention parking in a little while, and I'm grateful for that, because it disrupts the khutbah. We say this is the house of Allah, yet we treat our own houses better. Are we grateful to those people who bleed on our behalf, who represent Islam on our behalf in front of the media? Are we grateful to them? To the people who work oftentimes without being paid to do so, because they know that something has to be done and something needs to be done on your behalf, because if not, then the whole community is going to have sin for it. Are we grateful to them? Are we as Islamic workers grateful? Because we tend to forget the minority of people who will come to us and support us and give us an encouraging word. We don't thank them enough. SubhanAllah, Muhammad ﷺ said, and this is what started this whole khutbah, the one who hasn't thanked the people hasn't thanked Allah. So are we, as speakers and Islamic workers, grateful that we get to come and visit countries and fly all over the world and get taken care of by the audiences, and we tend to forget that these people are struggling also, and are we grateful to them? we like to point out the negative, but there are people who care. Are we grateful? This is the kind of mentality that we have to have in a country like this, where we have unlimited opportunity to do good. Iman is fabulous, but the Christians will even tell you that faith without works is dead. آمنوا وعملوا صالحات آمنوا إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا صالحات. This is how you show your gratitude, by supporting things, by doing things. If you see it done and you know the work is being done, why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? And if you can't support it, then at least pray for the people who are doing it. And if your heart is hard enough that you can't pray for them, then at least don't talk badly about them. This tends to be the case now. We don't support nothing, so we don't want other people to do it neither. Why would I help Canada? They got welfare. Why would I support the homeless in Canada? Do you want the Premier of Ontario to get your ajr? Do you want Trudeau to get your ajr? You want Barack Hussein Obama to get your ajr if you live in the States? Or do you want to get that ajr? Why should I thank my parents? They aren't very good people. Like I told you, then they taught you how to not behave. Why should I thank the masjid? They're not doing what I want them to do. They're not doing what I say. Why should they do what you say? Then go build your own like everybody else is doing now and see how hard it is. You think this is easy, running a masjid? Oh, speakers need to talk about A, B, and C, and X, Y, Z. Okay, then go ahead and learn how to talk and see how difficult it is. The one who hasn't thanked the people hasn't thanked Allah. يقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله ولي ولكم ونسأل الله تعالى توفيق وسداد. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. And we leave the most important for last. Alhamdulillah alladhi hadana li hadha. Are we actually grateful to the one who put us on this earth? Not only did he put us on this earth, but he put this earth under us to support us. Are we grateful to him? Subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَاشْكُرُ لِي وَلَا تَكْفُرُونَ. Give thanks to me and do not reject me. Allah is telling us that. Are we actually grateful? Every single day we ask him, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. We're about to do that. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. And we ask him, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Every single day, and he guides us every single day. Are we grateful to him for that? I keep telling you, there was a time in my life when I didn't even know the name of Allah. Forget the concept of his oneness and perfection. I didn't even know his name. And I'm standing in front of you 20 years later, and we have to ask ourselves, and I have to ask myself, am I truly grateful? قُلْ هُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَكُمْ وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. He gave you hearing and eyesight and hearts. Don't you ever think to be grateful. قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. Little, very little of us are actually grateful. How are you grateful? Just by saying, Alhamdulillah, Ashkurullah. That's true, that's a start. But let's be grateful so that people can actually see the beauty of this deen, so that our sisters won't be oppressed, inshallah, anymore, or at least on a limited basis, because even the non-Muslims cannot reject kindness from you. The ones who don't like you are going to not like you no matter what you do. But the ones who are the majority, who are in the middle, who don't know what to think about you either way, are going to be on the fence. And your kindness may just take them off of that. And even if they don't become Muslim, they will at least respect you. And they will at least know that when I come to TaalimulIslam, I could get something to eat if I need it. When I go and ask Abdul Malik something, he could tell me something. When I go to a food bank that's run by Muslims, I will not leave empty-handed. They will at least know that, whether they become Muslim or not, that they are safe with us because we are grateful. So I'm saying now, the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are rapidly approaching us. Let's make the most of them. Yes, send your donations to Kenya or Afghanistan or Somalia or wherever you send them, but also don't completely do that. Save some for here as well. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا إننا آمنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. قوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمكم الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
استووا تراصوا تقاربوا صد الخلل. Make the lines straight, jazakumullah khair, and complete them so that the people can pray inside. Jazakumullah khair. استووا تراصوا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. هو الله الذي عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Just a couple of quick announcements. First of all, we made an announcement last week also with regard to the brothers and sisters who are interested for money in Kenya. It's $6 US. So if you're interested, please contact us.